Let's take a look at this. This is interesting as well. So the Buccaneers picked up the fifth-year option on Tristan Wirfs, offensive lineman. What do you think happens with Jedrick Wills? The Browns still haven't exercised it. They have until like May. I think it's first week in May 2nd, something like that. What do you think happens with?
It's actually May 1st.
May 1st. What do you think happens with Jedrick Wills?
Look, I've taken a little bit of heat on this on Twitter. I'm not sure here. I think everybody just assumes it's a slam dunk. And look, it's not like it's the quarterback position where if you don't straight up announce it, it's going to get any run. Like if the quarterback, either if you announce it or you say we're not going to do it, that picks up a lot of, trending, obviously, within the people that cover the team. Not so much with your left tackle. But, you're basically saying, and if you don't do this before you start the draft, first things first is, are you looking to draft an offensive tackle, which is not good. Then the other thing is, if you didn't get an offensive tackle, do you make the decision, May 1st after the draft is over? And they have done this kind of in the past with other players, and that's okay. But it just seems if it was that big of a slam dunk and they were so stinking sure, why would you not just put it out there? We're good. We're picking it up, man. It's Jedrick Wills. We're huge, huge fans. Or you're not sure, and maybe you don't pick it up come May 1st and say, guess what? We got one calendar year to figure out what is life after Jedrick Wills. So they'll say Jedrick gets year 4. We're not guaranteeing year 5. So we've got our eyes on looking on who could possibly be the guy that comes in, or B, he plays our hold card, plays out of his mind, and now, the ball is in his court, and we basically got to commit to his demands. And, I just don't think, and, ever since they re-signed Jack Conklin, this has kind of been my thought process here, because, you kept Posick, you have both guards under long-term deals, you gave yet another long deal to Jack Conklin, and, it kind of, for me, maybe makes, well, what are you doing there at left tackle? I'm just not sure. I'm not saying it couldn't happen, but I just think, the closer and closer we get, it becomes, in my opinion, more reality that it's probably not going to happen.
Yeah, it certainly is worth monitoring and seeing how that plays out.
He's had 3 years with Bill Callahan.
Right.
Everybody wants to always give Wyatt Teller's growth to, and that's fine. If you want to give Wyatt Teller's growth to Bill Callahan, that's fine. But we're not saying the same things about the left tackle. And, you never, these conversations are always tough because you talk about somebody's financial future. But it does seem like, there's definitely, a little water in the road here and some puddles as you're trying to cross the street here about whether or not they think this is the right move for them.